Good morning. Good morning. Man, I am a mess. Jim, good morning. Welcome to Monday. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I have only got a few minutes, so I'm going to go through stuff pretty quick as far as inventory goes. I do want to focus on, we got a couple of new Shadow Systems pistols in that I want to show because they are pretty sexy. Jim, it was awesome. I haven't been to dirt track stock car races in a long time. I used to go almost every weekend when I was in high school, and just kind of got the itch and decided, hey, there's nothing else going on tonight. Let's go down and check it out. It was too much fun. Too much fun. Went down to I-55 Speedway in Peevely and watched a bunch of dirt track stock cars getting it. It was a good time. I'll go back for sure. Nothing like a beer and a hot dog at the races. You get to eat a dirt-covered hot dog and a dirt-filled beer. It's good times. Good times for sure. Jim, good morning. So last week I wasn't on because myself, Elizabeth, Vinny, and James were at St. Louis County Police Academy doing a baton instructor course from ASP. It was awesome, too much fun, and learned a lot. Had a great time with that. This week I'm not going to be on much because I have classes every day. Actually, Liz is actually teaching a private lesson for me right now so that I could hop on this morning. Paul, good morning. Because the rest of the week I've got class Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning. So you won't get to see my bright and beard-covered face. This thing almost came off yesterday. So close. And might be happening soon. We'll see. So yeah, busy week this week. We are still going to be short on lanes. So if you came out last week, we're still getting maintenance done. It's taking longer than it was supposed to. So we are still going to be limited in lanes for right now. I don't know till how, my hope is by the end of the week we'll be done with it, but we'll see. I don't know. So just keep that in mind if you come out, that it's possible that you might have to wait. You know, if it's a Wednesday afternoon, and typically we don't have a wait on a Wednesday afternoon, we might have a wait this week. So we'll see. Right now we'll have 2 bays open at least this morning. I don't know as the day progresses if they're moving equipment from one to another. We might not have any bays open for a little bit. I don't know. So stay tuned for more super awesome information on that. All right, we had some great sales going on this weekend, so hopefully you guys came out and were able to take advantage of that for Father's Day. Those are over, at least as of right now, until the bosses come in this morning and decide they want to add it or keep it going. I don't know, but to the best of my knowledge, all those sales are over. We do still have, for members, buy one class, get one half off. And a deal that anybody can take advantage of is the spend $50, get a $10 gift card for free. We do need to do a breakfast soon. Maybe that's something we'll do today. We'll try to get something scheduled. We definitely need to do that again, for sure. Need to see you come out to one. All right, so let's take a look. Again, I'm going to go through this stuff pretty quick, just because I want to focus on a couple of guns, but then I got to get downstairs. Oh, we got two 1301s in here now. I thought we had another A300. We're supposed to have some more A300s coming, but I do have two 1301s up here, and I've got other 12-gauge pump action and semi-auto shotguns, Mossbergs, Remingtons, 598 I just like that gun. It's a pump action I keep here, personally. Great gun. And I've got a standard and Kel-Tec bullpup 12-gauge. All right, long guns. lots of long guns. Somebody put that Tavor on the wall backwards. They do that because of the charging handle, but gosh dang it, it just looks out of place. We got lots of ARs up there in 5.56 from Daniel, Smith & Wesson, Ruger, IWI, FN. That's kind of a sharp looking, oh, it's 308 from Ruger. I got Dana Defense 308, CMMG 308. I've got Desert Tech MDXs in 300 black 5.56. CMMG rifles and pistols. Mr. Ray, good morning. Now, I want to look at these guys here. There's two new Shadow Systems pistols that we just got in. I don't even know why I like them so much, but I friggin' like them. And I am very tempted. Look at these things. So this is that coating that they use on their barrels. They have put on a limited number. I don't know what it is. I think 500. I think it's 500 MRs and 500 CRs. I freaking like it. Gosh dang it. I really kind of want one. I honestly wish that I kind of wish I had a black barrel in it. But it is a sharp looking pistol. So we've got one of each of those, MR920 and CR920 special edition pistols. I do have a CR920P. And I've got other MR, DR, and XR 920s in here, and DR920Ps. I wanted to, this week, I really wanted to shoot, because I put the thread-on comp on my pistol 2 weeks ago or whatever. I really wanted to shoot Liz's gun, so non-comped MR920L, my gun, the comp, MR920L with a comp, and then Vinny's gun, DR920P, side by side, and see. Truthfully, I didn't really think that the comp made a huge difference when I first shot it until I shot it side by side with Elizabeth's gun. Then I was like, whoa, you can actually feel a pretty substantial difference. Now, their comp isn't super ported, just to keep reliability up, but it definitely makes a difference. So I'd like to try it side by side. I haven't done it with Vinny's yet to see if the DR920P feels any different. But if you want to run a comp on your gun, putting that thread-on comp on the CR920, or I'm sorry, on the MR920L or DR920, anything with a threaded barrel, is super easy, and it'll make a difference in recoil management. Still have to have a good grip. It's not a crutch. Okay, it's a bonus. Don't use that because your recoil management sucks. Okay, you should have good recoil management already because of good grip, and this just helps you be mo better. Okay, so can't look at those things. Damn, they are sharp looking. Anyway, Springfield, I've got Prodigies, Hellcats, XDMs, Smith, Shields, EZs, 5.7s. M&P 2.0s, SD9s, and CSX. Gordon, good morning, sir. SIG. Oh, man, we got a 365 rainbow. That's pretty sharp looking, too. What is it with me and these gaudy colors, and I like them. I don't know. I've got 220 Legions, 320X carries, X compacts, 229 Legions, 365Xs, X carries, TAC ops, all sorts of stuff. Beretta, lots of 92s, PX4 Storm, M9A4, CZP10, a couple of Masadas from IWI, HKVP9s. It's my feminine side. Maybe. That may be. FNX 45s, 509 TCs and mids, LS Edge, TP9 SFX, a couple of TP9s, and Mateys in there. That SFX Rival's pretty sharp looking too. Glock. Lots of Glocks. Kind of nice to see. Even some MOS options, which is nice. 45s, 47s, 17s, 19s, 19X, 34, Lots of options. Walther Q4 and Q5, PDP Pros, PDP Fs, Gearson MC9, Bursa, BP9s and Thunders, Ruger 5.7, Max 9, Security 9s, LCPs, Taurus G3s and 4s, Sky, CPX, Eric's, Delta, LM, and X. Ooh, David, so are you asking me personally out of the handguns that I own or out of all the handguns we have in here in the store? Which one do I think is best? I'm going to go get on my perch while I wait. It takes a minute for your responses to come through. All the ones you have in the store. Holy moly. So I guess it would depend on purpose driven. Did I hear an update on the pistol brace ban? No, nothing new yet. There has been some movement in, I believe, in the House, but nothing that's of any consequence yet. Has the potential to be. So, David, to your question about what would be the best one in the store: self-defense, suitability, reliability, recoil control. Whew. So recoil control is very personal. Sure, if you have gun A and gun B, it can feel different based on the design of the gun. But still, it's very much a personal thing and how it fits in your hand, and if you have a good grip. Grip is huge when it comes to recoil management, and a lot of people grossly overlook it. Yes, you're holding a pistol the right way, but are you holding it the best way? That's a discussion for another time. That's a pretty complicated thing to figure out, especially with distance between us. For reliability, sustainability, for self-defense, it's really hard to go wrong with something like a Glock 19 or a Glock 17. I mean, it just is. I'm a big Glock fan. I know I have my issues with them personally just because of they're the biggest fish in the pond and they know it and they don't really care about much else, and that's fine. They've earned that ability. One of the big reasons why I love Shadow Systems, because I think it's a more polished and put together gun, and their optics mounting systems unequivocally better. However, there are almost exactly 150 bazillion Glock 19s out there. So as far as getting parts, if and when they do break or wear out and you want to be able to replace them, it's really hard to argue with the sustainability and the reputation of something like a Glock 19. Mr. Rich, good morning, sir. Even though I don't personally carry it anymore, my carry gun is my MR920L. I've really been thinking about getting a CR920. Vinny got one. It's really cool. I carried it around a little bit just to see, and it's amazing how it's not that much smaller, but it's still it feels substantially smaller. Jim's not wrong either. For the price, Canik is still a fine choice. There's lots of good choices out there. Lots of good choices. And I think dollar for dollar, Canik makes a great gun. It doesn't have near the track record, though. And I know they've been around a long time. Maybe not as long here. Canik's been around a long time. They're made by a company in Turkey that been making guns for a really long time. And I think they do a good job. But for something here, it doesn't have the same track record, doesn't have the same parts availability if things break or wear out or whatever. I mean, if you need a Glock magazine, you can pretty much find them anywhere, right? Canik, not so much. SIG, not so much. Even though SIG's a very prevalent gun, it can be harder to find stuff for them. So from a end of the world, I can't get anything anymore, and I could take any gun I wanted out of here, it would probably be a Glock 19. Because I think it's a great concealed carry gun. It's got a great track record. You can use it and abuse it and not clean it, which is what I'm good at doing, not cleaning guns. And the thing will work. When you do break something or you do want to perform some maintenance and replace something, it's relatively easy to find parts. So that would be my choice. Do I think it's the best gun for everybody if they have choices? Nope, I don't. Even though I think it's a great gun, there are better choices depending on how guns fit in your hands. But in very broad strokes, it's really hard to beat that gun. David, you are most welcome. Not worth much, but you're welcome anyway. I'm the same way I had this discussion this morning at Jiu-Jitsu with one of the guys. We just got talking about rifles and ARs and piston versus gas and stuff. And piston definitely has some benefits, but for end of the world or unavailability of being able to buy a thing anymore, I'd much rather have a gas gun. It's a much simpler system. There's 80 bazillion, trizillion of them out there. I maybe made that number up. I don't know. And really easy to get parts and find stuff for. Piston systems, reliable, but when they wear out, they're very proprietary, and it can be harder to find parts for them. And you can't just pick up a rifle anywhere and hope that it has parts that you can swap from one to the other. So I like simple gas-operated ARs rather than piston-operated. And they work. So there's my thoughts for the day. Man, I wanted this to be super fast, and you guys tied me up. Trying to think of what else we got going on this week. I do have to get going here very shortly. We got classes. I believe tomorrow we have a defensive one. I think there's still room in it if anybody wants to hop in that. Great class, going to be a good time. Vinny's teaching it, so it won't be quite as good as if I was teaching it. I'm teaching an initial arming class for private security tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I've got something else, basic pistol or something maybe. So I don't know. Go get in a class. Remember, if you're a member, you can buy a class, get a second class half off. You can buy that class for somebody else. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to buy two classes for you. You could buy, 2 seats in a CCW class, one for you and one for your neighbor or whatever. That's fine. You do have to come in the store or call. We can't do it online. And then everybody can take advantage of the gift card deal. Spend $50 on a gift card, get $10 free. Okay, and you can get up to $50 free dollars. So if you spend $250, you get $50 free dollars, and you can split those up. You can get one $300 gift card. You can get $250 gift cards. Doesn't matter. So come in, take advantage of that. Shoot your guns. Keep in mind that we will be short on lanes this week. This morning we're starting with 2 open bays. I'm not sure how the rest of the week is going to go. I'm not sure how the rest of the day is going to go. So while they're doing the maintenance in there. So might have a wait. Come out, be patient, look at cool stuff. Look, touch, feel those new shadow systems. Gold. It's not gold. I can't remember what the coating is. It's like, it's not titanium nitride, but it's something like that. It's pretty cool looking. Anyway, you guys have a super awesome day. Stay safe, be nice to one another, and we'll catch you soon. Later.